Welcome everybody and welcome to the coin toss. I'm joined by match referee Mohammed Anis and the skippers Lahore, Brendan McCullum and Darren Sami from Peshawar. Darren, you've got the coin.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
It's a tail. It's a tail. Zalmi just ball.
Tail it is. I don't think this will be much of a surprise. What are you going to do today?
Yeah, we're going to bowl first.
Is it mainly about the dew?
Yeah, and we look at the combination of our team. We got good bowlers that could put them under pressure early on. So obviously they have a strong batting lineup. So the quicker we could make inroads into their batting lineup and restrict them to a total and look to chase it down in the second innings.
Now, there was a lot of talk the other night about your catch, but also the celebration. Ian Bishop said he'd change his name if anything beat it. What did you prefer, the catch or the celebration?
It was I think the combination of everything makes it the total package. But that's a big call from Bish. Hopefully he doesn't have to change his name, and no one beats it. But it was a good feeling, taking a catch at slip after dropping a seater the previous day. But today's another day, and we got to focus on Lahore and come up with ways that we got to beat them.
Any changes today?
We've made one change. Harris misses out and Maxud comes in.
All the best, Darren.
Thank you very much.
You'd have chased as well?
Yeah, definitely. But look, we've chased in both games so far, so it's about time we tried to do it a different way. So good opportunity for us to get out there, hopefully post a big score at the outset, and I think we've got a bowling lineup that can be desperate later on tonight.
Just in terms of you specifically, we had Khalid Iman open up against you the other day. Do you look at that and think that they've seen a weakness, or do you just keep playing?
Well, I think most of us sort of westernised top order batters don't tend to play left arm spin too well, so that's probably why it happens. So that's the beauty of this game as well. Even after sort of 14, 15 years of international cricket, there's always learnings to come from it. So spent a bit of time working on playing left arm spin, as I know some of the other guys have as well, because we knew we were going to get a lot of it in this tournament. So yeah, I'm sure we'll get out to it again at some point, but yeah, so far it's going okay.
Any changes for you guys?
No, same team. We want to reward the guys who stepped up again yesterday. It's tough playing 3 games in 3 days, but that's the nature of the tournament as well. And the guys are excited. It was a lot easier getting on the bus this morning after a win, or this afternoon after a win last night, than what it was the day before. So we're excited, and it'll be nice to go into the break with another win if we can play well.
All the best.
Thanks, Mel. Cheers.
There you go. Peshawar have won the toss today, and they're going to have a bowl first.
Hello everyone and welcome to Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Look at these scenes here with the HBL drone. Very, very privileged to have the drone in operation for the Pakistan Super League. In addition to, we've got Peshawar Zalmi up against the Lahore Qalandars. And they're here and excited about this one. Qalandars, well, they're looking for another win. Pumped up, lost 1-1-1. And McCullum is the skipper. And you look at this lineup with Roy, Akmal, Elliott, Sunil Narayan, Tanveer, Balawal Bhatti, the big fella, Mohammed Affan and Yasser Shah. Lots of talent, and young batsman there, Zaman, make up the lineup for the Lahore Kalandars for this one. Match 6. Alongside Baz, what do you reckon of your boys?
Just a one change for Peshawar. Shoaib Maqsood comes in for Haris Sohail, but a very strong batting lineup, and Chris Jordan, Wahab Riaz, Hassan Ali. But the one to watch out for is Mohammad Asghar, left-arm spinner. Young does get it to tweak.
Yeah, 2 sides to go head-to-head. Match 6, Sunday evening. And of course, it's like a Monday in this part of the world here in the UAE. First day of the working week. Peshawar is tuned in, win the toss. Sammy says, we'll have a bowl. Thanks, Brendan. And the circle of love. They're out there with the energy, and the last key discussion there from the skipper, Darren Sami, in the huddle as a group. That's the HBL drone. Tell you what, caught up with some of the drone boys out the back, and quite a rigmarole to allow the drone to happen and be in this part of the world. As you see the ball get dropped. Halim Dar, you took that. Well done, son. Played a bit of first-class cricket just quietly. And his colleague on the other side, Richard Illingworth, played a lot of first-class cricket and, of course, played in that World Cup final, Bazid Khan, against your brothers back in '92 at the MCG.
Unfortunately, he's been remembered for that huge six that Imran Khan hit has been played over and over again on Pakistan television. Anyway, Lahore Qalandars, a top-heavy batting lineup. It just go for it from the very first ball. Brendan McCullum, he's been bright and breezy, but they want more for him. Maybe a quick-fire 50 or more than 25, but he gets them in quick time.
Sure does. Jason Roy, his partner, very dashing right-hander as well. South African born, but plays for England. And that best of, most recently, 60-0. Strike rate, no surprises, over the 130s, often up over the 140s for Jason Roy and his partner, the captain, Brendan McCullum. Two dynamic right-hand opening batters for Lahore. Young Mohammad Asghar, pace off the ball straight away, and they know McCullum and Roy, right hands up against left armers. The Saint. Alan Wilkins was on about that TV show, The Saint. He loved it with Roger Moore and the gang. Muhammad Akram is tuned into The Saint here this evening at the Dubai International Stadium. Not far away from the first ball. Umpires, just the last moment check. So Darren Sammy, a little chat with young Asghar. Left arm orthodox.
Come on, boys.
Pitch was played on yesterday, of course, with a double header. Only the single match here tonight. Ball by ball action, of course, as per. Here we go. Roy, just a little punch. It'll feel good. I'd like to get off the mark though. Hello, Ian Bishop. Good to see you, big man. Coughing away. Hang in there. On the charge, there's the first runs of match 6. Crisp, clean 4.
Danger with the new ball for the spinner. Just with the angle coming back in, no spin at all. And you can hit through the line. Shimmy down the wicket. And very, very straight. One bounce, first boundary.
Well bowled. A little arm ball that slides in a lot quicker from the left armour. Yeah, and just telling us, remonstrating there. Jason Roy. So long off. And the man at, well, mid-wicket. Quite straight mid-wicket, deep. Way out on the boundary. And that's it. So a lot of real estate. Big pockets for McCullum to try and go after young Asghar. Morgan hunting up. Hot seat there at cover point. Sammy at slip. Oh yeah, watch that one.
Yeah, it's something we saw with the left-arm spinner to McCullum yesterday. He got it wrong and McCullum got it right. Wicket to wicket into the pitch, a better length than the left-armer from yesterday. Again, and what we saw with McCullum was that when there was a long off, he tugged the ball over mid-on, and then they had to switch the field. He's not been allowed to do that. Left-arm spinners to McCullum, to Dwayne Smith, to Kyron Pollard have had a history.
Yeah, my mind goes back to Rangana Herath, Sri Lankan legend. Here we go! And see you later! Brendan McCullum finds the man in the deep. The plan has worked. Milan, it's down his throat. Big, big fish has to go back. High-flying catch, you better believe it. Want to check this? It is as sweet as. No problems with that. McCullum goes for a duck. It's hatched its way early. See you later, Captain McCullum. 5 for 1 now. First one down very early after just 1 over. Zaman. Little flick inside, beautiful. Wonderful concentration in terms of where he went across the crease. Knew what he was doing there, Jason Roy.
He's a very tall left-arm spinner, a tallish left-arm spinner. And when he bowls into the pitch, he gets a little bit of bounce as well. Look at where it hit the bat. Didn't get anywhere near the middle, and a good catch. So the plan worked and the left-arm spin worked as well. Yesterday it didn't work. Imran Khalid went for 21. This time, McCullum dismissed.
There's the crisp blade. Jason Roy. He chased him, he closed him down. Wonderful bowling. And sucked into the trap. Yeah, they muck around. He was off pretty quickly. Very annoyed captain of Lahore. There's another one! Roy's got to go, he's caught by Jordan. Doesn't drop those, and suddenly they're alive and stands here are the Peshawar fans. Big time. The two danger men, the wonderful strikers. McCullum now, Roy doesn't get the double figures, he goes for 9. It is that score for 2 now. The Akmal brothers are in town here tonight. And here's Umar Akmal for Lahore. Yeah, useful numbers. Look at that strike rate. Another destructive star for Lahore. And that is a ripper. Absolute peach. Wonderful length from Hassan Ali.
Problem with the ultra-aggressive Lahore Qalandars openers. They can do that. They can throw it away straight away and put pressure on the team. It was there for the taking, but just couldn't get any part of the middle of the bat on it.
Yeah, I'm glad to see a second slip in. I was saying to myself off here before the first ball, they should have a second slip. Hassan Ali, when he hits that off-stump line, does get a little bit of shape away. But it's all about how the other guys play now. How Zaman and Umar Akmal play. Jason Roy would probably think to himself, I really was in my zone. I should have been able to get it over mid-off. That's the way the modern game of T20 is. They'll give themselves a couple of wickets in the power play to go hard. Now, can they consolidate and then start clipping again?
Geez, I hope so, Bish. All part of the entertainment. And you've got 2 strikers out in the middle to replace the other 2 that have disappeared back to the dressing room. And Gonski! Right on cue, and Bishop called it. Let's get a selfie with the skipper, Darren Sammy, with Mohammad Hafiz. And look at the celebrations, the energy. Won the toss, Darren Sammy, put the opposition in, and has them 3 for spit now. Plans are flying high here for Peshawar. Akmal's got a duck as well to go with McCullum. And it's now 9 for 3. Well, not the great start if you're a Lahore fan to see those big names, big strikers, back in the dressing room already. 3 down, haven't got double figures yet, the men in green. Time for Grant Elliott. Black cap star of white ball cricket. It's a very good all-rounder. And he's in at number 5 here in match 6. Fakar Zaman is on command. 4 just like that. Bazid Khan, you love this one.
First ball from Hafiz. Sighter, no sighter. Bang. Threw mid on. Boundary.
Split the gap beautifully. That is so well bowled, that too. The Professor holds it back and gives it a bit more hang time. And it drops beautifully on a length. A dot ball. Fight back in the side. The first one gone for 4. He's on the chance. That sounded really sweet. And boom! It's gone all the way, gone miles. First maximum here this evening.
He's got a domestic T20 100 and he played exactly like this. Loves the spinners, and when it's not spinning, he just hit you all day, and that's gone a long, long way.
It's an interesting game, the way they play the modern T20, isn't it? Or the T20 in general, I shouldn't say modern. At 3 for 9, and he plays 2 blistering shots like that. Forget about consolidating.
I love this game, Bish. Yeah. Brilliant stuff. And that is why this game keeps evolving at T20. Different approaches, guys with courage, brave to take it on. Who's not to say it's the right way to go about it?
But you look at the tactics as well. Mohammad Ashkar, the left-arm spinner, specifically to get Brendan McCullum out. As soon as McCullum goes, Mohammad Hafiz takes over from Ashkar. So you're looking at the matchups again. I'm not sure if I have gone with this matchup, but it is a matchup that they're looking at. Left-hand batter in Hafiz on.
Yeah, absolutely, Ian Bishop. Length, that is the key. Threw the hands at it, and so did Hafiz. And then it's Selfie City again with D. Sammy. Can't pierce it there and still can't get off the mark. 3 done, 20 for 3. Crowd enjoying themselves, not massive in terms of numbers coming through the turnstiles, but it is Sunday night, first day of the working week. Here's Ali. And there's Fakar Zaman through cover. Brilliant.
Two full this time. It's an into the wicket bowling pitch. You need to hit the wicket hard. Just floated that one up. Fakar Zaman just eased that through the offside. He's got some power.
And Hassan Ali can do 2 things here. He can pull the length back or change up the pace.
Ho-ho! Chris Jordan, look at the sprinter. Yeah, West Indian origin to the 4 there. And he is quick as Chris Jordan. Elliott with the scamper on. Allows 3 there, so suddenly 7 off 2. I like this Fakar Zaman. Dancing shoes on.
I want to see him play different lengths now. We've seen him drive the ball very well, Zaman. Now if you're Jordan, who will come into bowl at some point in time, or if you're Hassan Ali, change the length. Let's see how good he's above the waist.
Just short. Look at that. Oh, he wants to go upstairs. He's not sure. This is interesting. Surely it almost like floated there. He's going to have to go upstairs, because I'll tell you, he'd be grumpy if he says, no, I didn't really catch it. But then again, in a replay, it shows he does. Time for the review. Yeah, get the tut-tut out. Come upstairs, and Ashan Raza will have a look. So Mrs. Illingworth and Alindar out there. So the one other thing, soft signal is saying not out, says Richard Illingworth. But we'll get to look at this. I'll tell you what, Sangakkara, he went upstairs. He wasn't quite sure. That's okay. That's good as gold. And, oh, underneath, I reckon, yeah. Big fingers, long digits. You look at it. Yeah, I reckon that's another affirmative. Like Sanga's one. Fingers underneath. Oh, yeah. Ah, skipper Sammy. I think we're going without up here, gents.
Yeah, and I think Sammy was saying to the umpire, look, I'm not sure if I got my fingers underneath it or not, if it bounced in front of my fingers. So please, let's go upstairs. I'm not sure. I don't want to claim something that I don't know if it's out. And that's brilliant from Sammy. Good communication between him and Alindar as well. He's got that respect. That should be out. Bassett.
Yeah, another selfie moment. There we go. 4 down, 27 for 4. Grant Elliott has to go back over lead, little bit of seam. And Elliott going to ski mate with another under. It's 27 for 4.
Extraordinary stuff here to start match 6 of the HBL PSL edition 2. Rizwan's out there rather early. Haven't had 4 overs yet. Number 6's in the middle. Best of a half century, NO. Strike rate's okay. They need this chap to play out of his skin. Do Lahore. Peshawar Zaman is 18 from just half a dozen. He's striking at 300. And his teammates, well, they're into unders. Baz making an omelette back in the dressing room. Oh, yes, I like this length.
Brendan McCullum picking deep mid-wicket up. It was just not there, not full enough to get him. Just got it high on the bat. Again, good length from Hassan Ali. Terrific catch by Hafiz. Short of a length. Sammy gets a go, gets it in the slips.
Back live. Yeah, searching, probing. This is lovely bowling from Hassan Ali. Fresh off the tour of Australia. He's finding that lovely Aussie length. And Darren Sammy is finding his selfies. Going well again. Yeah. Great lengths. Thank you, Hawk. Right on the button, this bowling from Peshawar, and again. Very good over. Just 7 and a wicket. It's 27 for 4 here. Well, it's going rather swimmingly here for Peshawar. They won the toss, Darren Sammy. And suddenly, Qalandars are 4 down inside 4 overs. Jordan's taken a catch. It's time for a bowl now for Chris Jordan. Clip, there's protection, so a couple in the deep for Zaman.
Just talking off here, this pitch wants that West Indian length, back of a length. Whenever Hassan Ali's just got that back of length going, he's got the wickets. Even the left arm spin, when he got it back of a length, he's got a little bit of purchase, a little bit of bounce. Can Jordan do the same?
Yeah, back of a length is good, or even a good length. Just on a good length and build up to that one that you pitch up. But so far with Zaman, what we've seen is an inclination to get onto the front foot. I want to see if he's good off the back foot as well. I haven't seen enough of him. But you can watch the game in Pakistan live on cricketgateway.pk and PSL-T20.com. Has any team in the PSL ever come back from losing 4 wickets in the power play and winning the game? Has that happened? Mazhar Ashad? None. That's the length. Let me see how good he's off the back foot.
Yes, Ian Bishop, I wondered when you'd want that length. A bit shorter, I think, from you, wouldn't it, around his throat or grill?
Oh, come on, don't stereotype me.
No, I'm just saying I admired your skill.
I like the pitched up ball as well. I think Sammy's captaincy has been very good as well. I thought getting a first slip in after 1 ball from Hassan Ali, was a second slip, was very good and almost proactive in a sense.
Bish liked the pitched up ball when he was batting.
BK. Yes, Mr. Bishop was rather hostile and nasty. Go to YouTube, folks, and check out 1990 versus England and a certain Ian Bishop there.
Don't take too much from the highlights package.
Why not?
They don't show you what happens in between the clips.
And Fakhar Zaman of Pakistan, you little beauty. Brilliant. He's still striking at 240.
You pitch it up and he'll hit you all around from cover to deep mid wicket. This one, let the bottom hand through and just whipped it. Almost carried for a maximum.
Well, he knows what he's on about. That cat's a favourite area, and I think sides will work that out when they see a bit more of him and do a bit more homework on him. Yeah, well bowled and well watched. But yeah, if you're a little bit too straight and a bit fuller, you'll go there. Some of us in that code, Bazid Khan, new ball code that is, Mr. Bishop and myself, you work out where a guy suddenly goes, well, if you pitch it up too much, you're going to disappear, particularly in white ball cricket. So you're still allowed to, in the great modern game, to whistle it round the ears. Get that right, though. Got to be precise. Don't want to give away a wide, but keep the batter thinking. Is he going to bowl that really good snorter, whistles around your ear, and then a slow tennis ball bouncer, or is it the other trick and gets it in the hole, bowls a Yorker? Yeah, went for the fuller one, but straight in line and inside the power plate. There's only that one man on that side. So 8 off the 5th. It's 35 for 4 now.
It's game on here. Rizwan and Zaman are the two that are trying to get Lahore back on track. Darren Sammy, he's up and about, isn't he?
Yeah, one more. He's already got 4. But Rizwan and some of the other younger guys need to hit the ball down the ground. I think that is where they at times mess it up completely. Hit the ball across the line and get out. HBL box, it's a special one. Better off beating mid-on on mid-off rather than taking a chance and playing with a half blade of the bat and trying to hit it over square leg or mid-wicket. You look at some of the great players in T20. We're talking about A.B. de Villiers and Virat Kohli, and they smash you down the ground mostly.
Of course, that'll mean fuller length deliveries. It'll be interesting to see what Hassan Ali goes with here. Just back of a length and just clears mid-on, and that will race away as well. So a rear guard action being employed here by both Rizwan and Zaman.
Yeah, that's a better option, hitting the ball straighter. Didn't catch it in the middle of the bat, didn't middle it that much, that well, Rizwan. But the intent is a bit like Brendan McCullum. That Brendan McCullum approach, 1, 2, 3, bang. Carefree batting. I think that is what he wants to instill in this team, Brendan McCullum. Just go out there and be fearless.
Well, there's a lot of fearlessness there, I tell you what a brilliant shot, and also a no ball. So this will be a free hit, and all of a sudden Lahore, with 4 wickets down and completely on top, now have a challenge on their hand.
Yeah, a bit of a counter punch, bit of aggression can do you no harm, and see the result of those shots is overstepped. Hassan Ali normally is temperamentally solid, but you've seen so many lengths from him in this over, and that is because he's been smashed around. The intent is clear from the batsman.
So field remains the same batter on strike. Protection is at 3rd and fine. He goes straight, he goes full. It's Chris Jordan racing back. He has taken an absolutely blinding catch, it looks like. It's a no ball, sorry, it's off with no ball though, so it was a free hit. So regardless if he took it or not, it would not have been out.
Still a mood lifter, even though he had grasped it, but look at the commitment behind that gallop. Really was a very good and a special takeoff from Jordan. Almost got to it, and solid commitment.
It's a good effort. The other reason I think why he went for the big catch too is that if it hit the ground, it might have just skidded on and gone for a boundary. So he thought to himself, right, well, at least I go for the catch. I can ensure that it doesn't hit the boundary line. It's a fantastic effort. Fuller on this occasion. Let's have another look at this.
Yeah, I gotta love this. He knew the result was not going to be 100%, but yet went after it at full pace. Great commitment shown by Chris Jordan, and that lifts the entire side. The youngsters looking at him would know about the term of commitment.
Productive over with a single off the last, 11 coming from it, 47 for 4. Wahab Riaz now coming on with his left arm pace. Slip still in play, backward point. Ball's in a good area to begin with.
Yeah, and you know just by the field what line he's going to bowl. Let's have a Q-Mobile selfie moment. And if they're all standing up, each one of them's got a chance, if you get their hands together at the right time, for a share of the Pepsi catch at Karor. Can't take a catch. Get in the pool.
I want to be part of that crowd. Be part of the Karor thing.
On the charge again, and is it going to drop safely? It's hands under it, and it's Owen Morgan with a safe pair of hands. I think he's almost nervous to take them now because he's going to be probably in another selfie moment here for Peshawar because they are completely on top. Darren Sammy's happy. They have their 5th wicket. 5 for just 47 runs. Rear guard action. The get on the front foot action has not worked. Mohammad Rizwan gone for 11. 47 for 5. An absolutely disastrous start here for Lahore. It now brings out to the middle Sunil Narayan, West Indian. Look at that strike rate though, 192, an average of 52 in the PSL. Let's have another look at this wicket though.
I just think this is just reckless batting. You know that he's going to bowl that line. You know that Wahab Riaz is a high-class bowler. Very good catch by Owen Morgan. But, you know, in the dire straits they're in, have a look at it first.
Good single taken. I'll bring this up with both of you guys because Brendan McCullum is the kind of guy as a captain, he wants his players to stay as positive as possible regardless of the situation. So when he walks off now, Rizwan, do you think he's going to get a pat on the back or is he going to get a little bit of a berating?
It's a good question. I mean, you can be positive when you're trying to cross the road, can't you? But I mean, you wait till the car's gone, or you wait till you got a bit of a gap in the traffic, but you don't cross when all the... I just think maybe this approach, yeah, I mean, I would love the gung-ho approach of Brendan McCullum when it has come off. But you've still got to have a plan B, and in this approach a plan C, haven't you?
You've got to assess your own skills, whether you can pull it off. And if you're not that skillful or as skillful as Brendan McCullum, then you've got to just fall back on what you can do properly. There's only one Brendan McCullum in the circuit, and he's got sensational talent. Don't think others can do the same kind of stuff as he does with the bat.
Well, it's taken a while. 50 comes up. The loss of 5 wickets. So basically we're in agreement that you can stay positive as the truck zooms off, but it's got to be in and around your own game.
Absolutely, and I think that truck should have had a lot of goods in the back of it and gone a bit slower than that, because it certainly wasn't going that fast. So pull the truck back a bit.
Still a slip in play, and we're in the 7th over. And that man on screen, well, what a captain he is. Leads from the front, gets super excited for the support of his players, loves a selfie. One of the most characteristic kind of guys going around the circuit, isn't he?
Tell you what, he gets them to do anything. He gets them to do a selfie and he hasn't even got a camera in his hands. Two reasons to love Kafal team. Darren Sami, Shahid Afridi. Yeah, wouldn't disagree with that. It's 52 for 5.
Not pretty looking if you're a Lahore fan at the moment. Just two players into double figures. Thankfully, Zaman is still out in the middle, 28 from 14 deliveries. Rizwan just recently departed 11 off 12, and now coming down into the bowlers. Narayan out in the middle. So he's going to have a change in bowlers as well. Hafiz now coming back on. He just bowled the one over and went for 11, so a good opportunity for him to come back in now. Well, Narayan goes on the charge. Is this wicket number 6? Of course it is. They can do nothing right, Lahore, and Peshawar are doing all the right things.
That was a very good move, positive move by introducing spin, because taking the pace off or against Sunil Narayan obviously worked, but it made a lot of sense because the other night he was bashing the paces right, left and centre. He's gone early. Just two, Lahore struggling. Nose diving, 52 for 6.
So the wicket of Narayan means that Sahel Tanvir comes out to the crease. Tall left-hander has a big job to do here for Lahore.
Well, I'm not sure about you, Mel, but I reckon one of those things is on this pitch. It's sliding all over the place. The great big banana skin on there for the batting side.
Well, they bat deep, but that doesn't mean that you just keep on playing such shots. Long on, long off in position, and Chris Jordan had an easy time of it.
Interesting movement there from Darren Sami behind the crease as well. Oh, just catching practice now for Peshawar, isn't it? You don't want to hit the ball anywhere near Chris Jordan. He's one of the best fielders going around, whether it's behind the wicket, in the circle or on the boundary.
Why would you want to be reckless when Zaman is going so well at the other end? Just support him a bit. 28 from 14. He's carrying the load of scoring runs and striking them at exactly 200. Just needed common sense cricket from the other end. Solid cricket. Just rotate the strike, expose the strike to the left-hander and leave it to him. He's cracked the code. He's batting well. Mind-boggling tactics, really.
And now all of a sudden, Zaman's got the issue of, well, do I keep going here? And we could almost be all out within, 10 overs, or do I just go back to Michelle a little bit and see if we can bat out the others? Just the one off it and a wicket, 53 for 6. Well, it's not a good sign when you put up a graphic talking about the lowest scores in PSL history. The lowest is Karachi Kings at 111. They were almost going to top that off the other night and scramble to 118. And you can see that fourth on the list there, so they have 2 of the top 5. International viewers can watch it through cricketgateway.com. You better be quick though, if things keep going this way.
The other problem or issue that'll be with Fakhr Zaman is when to call, how to call, because he's batting with the tail end, and now Pepsi catch a Karo, you could be part of the deal, and it's a very attractive deal.
I suppose for Lahore, though, it's not all lost. Tanvir has hit a domestic 100, hasn't he? He's not a slouch with the bat. He knows how to handle himself. 5 first-class centuries to his name.
Goodness me, that is a very good ball. Well, normally you keep those for the top of the order. There's no disrespect to Sohail Tanvir, but that would have been good enough for Brian Lara. Whew.
It was interesting, I was chatting to Paddy Upton before the game, the coach of Lahore, and he was talking about the importance of getting a team together. Culturally, there's a culturally good fit, that they're a good bunch of blokes that get on well with each other so that in times like this, they back each other. We'll soon see if that works, won't we? Very quick call of no, and a good one at that.
Yeah, I think now Wahab Riaz is, you know, with them being 53 for 6, Wahab Riaz can change the way he bowls here. He can change to a more attacking, maybe get another slip in there. Almost, you know, a lot of the cricket that these guys bowling in now, it's to contain, it's to stop some bowl, to take wickets, but he can really attack Sohail Tanvir.
Bouncer could be a good ball. He's got square leg in position.
Goes for the pull shot, and I tell you what, a direct hit could be close, and I reckon it's gone. Dawdling had to get around a few, but really no intent to get down the other end. And Chris Jordan, we've said it before, don't hit the ball near him because he's one of the best fielders going around.
That just sums up the situation of Qalandars. They're going down very quickly. Nothing is working for them. Sohail Tanvir run out for one direct hit, courtesy Chris Jordan. Magnificent stuff. It's 53 for 7. Lahore Qalandars. What's happening?
Don't blink at the moment, and the graphics are correct. 53 for 7. Fawad Raina, the owner of Lahore, not a happy man, and fair enough too, because this is just lazy. Took a while to get going, didn't even slide his bat. Well, and then all of a sudden a 4. 4 off the last, plus the wicket. 57 for 7. Well, a very sad-looking scorecard there if you're a Lahore fan. All now down to Zaman, who's 32 not out off 16, the only shining light. Not even halfway through the overs.
Well, you can clearly criticize the approach 57 for the loss of 7, but you've got to give credit to Sammy also. He has led them fantastically. And some advice to Yasir Shah. Parry up in there. Possibly making a point that we need to play out as many overs as we can at this stage.
Afridi. Pace off the ball too. You've got an opportunity now as a spinner just to have a bit of a play as well. You don't have to contain as much. These are the wickets so far.
No, this is, look, he should be running towards Jordan, not away from Jordan. Mind you, Jordan's not a tourist spot right now, not exactly for Qalandars, but he ran away, so he made it a longer journey for himself in the way he ran.
I think he was pushing to go to Sharjah, then decided that no, this game is being played here in Dubai.
And there was no slide of the bat either. It was a plonk over the line. It was just poor cricket all round. And that's purely on the running between wickets, not on the fielding. A little bit of width and they can't get it through. Darren Sammy backward of point.
With the wickets falling after every over, that has meant that Zaman has to go quiet. His strike rate has dropped to 188 now from 200.
It'd be interesting to think what Paddy Upton and Brendan McCullum will be thinking of in terms of what kind of score that they actually want to try and put on the board. At the current rate, they'll get up to 122, which is a long way away at the moment. Pace off the ball again. Darren Sammy thought he was going to get an edge.
Yeah, and it spun at 92 kilometers an hour, so it's impossible for Bilawal Bhatti really to navigate it.
Flatter quicker and he's bowled him. It's dragged it on, and Afridi has picked up his first wicket in his first over. And who would have thought it when you arrived here today at Dubai Sports International that Lahore would be 59 for 8.
Beat him with the regulation leg break, then fired in the quick googly, but he's gone for 1, played on, and it's 59 for 8.
Period of destruction from the Peshawar Zalmi. They've been all over the Lahore Qalandars. Let's go down to Zainab.
पाकिस्तानी एक्ट्रेस महविश हयात इस वक्त मेरे साथ मौजूद है. महविश, योर फर्स्ट टाइम एट द PSL, आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. आई थिंक वॉचिंग इट ऑन TV screens is a different experience, but being in the stadium and seeing it live, I think इसका तो मज़ा और इसकी एक्साइटमेंट ही अलग है. So I'm having a lot of fun.
अच्छा, कलंदर्स को आप सपोर्ट कर रही हैं, तो आज अभी तक की परफॉर्मेंस क्या कहेंगी उसके बारे में?
Well, that's the beauty of cricket, I guess, कि कभी बहुत अच्छा खेलते हैं, कभी because it's unpredictable. कभी के दिन बड़े, कभी की रातें. You never know what happens. I think that's the beauty of it, and we're enjoying it. It's okay. हार जीत होती रहती है. हम पहला मैच हारे, अगला जीते, अब हारे. इंशाल्लाह अगला अभी हारे नहीं है. Sorry, but हालात कुछ अच्छे नहीं है. I hope कोई miracle हो जाए.
Another one gone, and a wonderful catch from Cameron Akmal. Everything going in favour of the Peshawar Zalmi today. They're making their opportunities, they're creating it. As long as he's behind the line, he's good. Christopher Jordan. They've been on the money. Zaman goes for 33, 59 for 9. Mohammad Irfan Jr., last man, joins Yasir Shah. Wonderful job being done by Darren Sammy and his troops so far. 2 slips in place now. And so far, Lahore Qalandars have had no answer, no response. Gone all over, short ball, first ball. Mohammad Irfan Jr. Now Lahore Qalandars have the ignominy of being bowled out for the lowest score in the history of the PSL. 59 all out in moist conditions here in Dubai. Darren Sammy has led the troops brilliantly. His captaincy has been spot on. The intensity with which they've come out from the word go, the energy has been excellent. Still a job to do, he'll say. They've got to get 60, but surely they've done enough. Surely they've got to believe that. Hassan Ali has been very good. 62 balls, the extent of the innings, the second shortest innings in the history of T20 cricket. Danny Morrison. Carnage.
They look disappointed, don't they? It's Western fans, cricket team on tour, it looks like. Just over their half their quota, 10.2 overs to be precise, 59 all out, and as you said, Big Bish, lowest total ever. And all the carnage, let's go sideline back to Zainab.
He's been brilliant for the Pakistan team and brilliant for the Zalmis. Hassan Ali's has been 3 wickets for you. Hassan, आप कैसा महसूस कर रहे हैं? ज़बरदस्त performance, second lowest total in T20 history.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बड़ी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस रही है. तो बस शुरू से यही प्लान था कि एक जगह पे बॉल करनी है और शुरू से प्लान था, वो विकेट मिल गई. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छे लोएस्ट टोटल पे पकड़ लिया हमने.
क्या प्लान था आपका बॉलिंग करते हुए कि काफ़ी स्विंग भी मिल रही थी आपको, मूवमेंट भी मिल रही थी, कौन से एरियाज़ को टारगेट कर रहे थे?
प्लान यही था कि टॉप ऑफ स्टंप बॉलिंग करनी है, तो अगर अर्ली स्विंग मिल गया तो विकेटें मिल जाएंगी, और ऐसा ही हुआ। अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र है कि अर्ली स्विंग मिला और विकेटें भी मिल गई।
अच्छा, ये बताइए कि ओवरऑल आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस है अभी तक PSL 1 का PSL 2 में, कितना आपने सीखा है, कितना आपको लगता है कि इम्प्रूवमेंट आई है?
जैसा कि मैं PSL की ब्रांड हूँ, PL से ही मैं पिक हुआ था, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वहीं से अपना एक्सपीरियंस पिक किया हुआ। वैसे ही पाकिस्तान टीम में खेल रहा हूँ, वैसे ही परफॉर्मेंस हो रही है वहाँ पे, और बहुत फ़ायदा हो रहा है। जैसे PSL 1 में फ़ायदा हुआ, अभी यहाँ पे भी खेल रहा हूँ, बहुत एक्सपीरियंस मिल रहा है। इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स के साथ ड्रेसिंग रूम शेयर करता हूँ, तो काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है।
अच्छा, ड्रेसिंग रूम की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे, तो डैरन सैमी जैसे प्लेयर हैं आपके ड्रेसिंग रूम में, काफ़ी इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स खेल रहे हैं, उनके साथ शेयर करने का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा है?
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है। जैसे ही वो जहाँ कुछ थोड़ी बहुत चीज़ होती है वो बताते हैं, समझाते हैं, तो बस उन्हीं चीज़ों को पिक कर रहे हैं, उन्हीं चीज़ों को लेकर साथ चल रहे हैं।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हसन आपका, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
Christopher Jordan picking up the last man, Mohammad Irfan Jr. using the short ball with telling effect. It's been a mauling by the Peshawar Zalmi. Moist conditions, a lot of rain today, and having been asked to bat first, Lahore Kalandars could only muster 59. 33 to Zaman was the highlight of the batting effort. 11 to Rizwan, only 2 batters getting into double figures. 4 noughts and 1 not out, 0.
Yep, they've had an absolute blast, have Peshawar. Sammy won the toss, and 3 for Hassan Ali, 2 for Jordan, and the wickets also shared around with everyone else on the bowling card. So a very delighted Peshawar camp, that is for sure. They need 60 and 20, not going to need 20 for sure. Asking rate, well, don't even worry about that. We'll be back very, very shortly.
Sunil Narine marking out his run. They've got to perform a miracle here in defending just a 59. The Lahore Qalandars. Batting performance was an accident, a car crash. Looks as though Narine will be bowling the first over. Don't always look for the off spinner. He does have a tendency to bowl a seam-up delivery every so often with the new ball. Mohammad Hafiz got 2 noughts so far in the PSL 2017, yet to get off the mark after a couple of innings. Of course, David Milan is his opening partner. Challenge for the Peshawar Zalmi would be to get these runs as quickly as possible without cooling down too much. Try to get their net run rate in the ascendancy. For ball-by-ball action, you can visit cricketgift.com, and viewers can watch the game live on a Cricket Gateway. FC catch a crow as well, and you can win $100,000, or at least a share of the pot. And take a catch in the stands, or you can have a Q Mobile selfie moment.
You're big on those too, Bish, aren't you? Love a selfie, you West Indians. Darren Sammy. Here we go. The reply.
A little bit of an in-swinger from Narain. First run in the PSL 2017 for Mohamed Hafiza. What an easy one, a gift after a couple of lobs.
Off the mark in PSL 2017. A little bit of an in-swing, but a full toss, nicely knocked down the ground. But if anybody's due for runs, it's Hafiz.
Happy skipper, Darren Sammy, front and right. Sit down, skipper. Oh, lots of purchase there.
Hey! Look at this. Good luck. See if that goes a bit quicker off the pitch. That is Sunil Narain of old. Wow. Slippers in. Cullen himself.
I think we all agree in here, and for you watching by television, wherever you may be in Pakistan or around the world, it's about really getting these runs as quickly as possible, getting your net run rate up. They're in second place at the moment, the Peshawar Zalmi. And so that net run rate could be something that makes a difference later in the tournament.
Left arm seamers, one went across him, nicked to slip. And the other one came back in, wrapped on the pads.
Another in-swinger from Sunil Narain. 3 off the first over, 3 without loss.
Javed Afridi. His team flying high. Sohail Tanveer needs to get wickets quickly.
I thought he might have had a second slip as well. He does push the ball across the right-handers quite nicely, and that's really the only way that they'll be able to pull off a miracle here tonight, picking up wickets. He's got a deep square leg and a man down on the third man boundary. He's bowled beautifully in the tournament so far. HBL box still enjoying their evening out.
Just get Danny into this conversation, his Kiwi mate, Baz McCullum. After the first match, he said that the team might be a little bit timid, they weren't aggressive enough. Today, they were ultra-aggressive. There's a fine line between ultra-aggressive and...
Thank you, Baz. Yes, from one end of the scale to the other. You just got to get the balance right, don't you? That approach, disciplines of T20. Tell you what, he's positive there, isn't he? The Professor, Mohamed Hafiz on the charge. No connection, though. Tell you what, if it did, thick edge would have flown. But I'm with you, Ian Bishop. You and I were having a nice little chat and discussion with Sahel Tanvir at the warm-ups and players going through their drills and skills. And yeah, he said it's full on these days, playing around the globe and franchise T20 cricket and the pressures of it and how much more serious it's gotten. Money in the game, the entertainment value, but the pressure to perform and hold on to your spot in a franchise.
Yeah, I think it's so much bigger a game now. I mean, owners pay a lot of money to have these franchises. They expect a certain standard of performance. I think the skills involved in T20 cricket are underrated and underappreciated. Yes, there are different formats of the game and there's room for everything, I think. But I don't think we should understate the skill and the quickness of thinking involved in the T20 format. We saw 135 being defended the other day, and that is something that stuck in my mind, the HBL drone having a look at this stadium where Quetta scored 135 or 136 against Lahore and defended it. So the question will be, should you continue going hard on another day? You might score 180, 200. And do you just accept this if you're Brendan McCullum? Or should there have been a point in the innings where they should have throttled back, rebuild the innings and kept wickets for the charge down in the last 5 or 6 overs?
Conditions hold the key. And over here, we haven't seen pitches that are conducive for 200 plus scores. And the way that one delivery from Narayan in the first over spun, you'd think that maybe if they'd got 140 even, they would challenge Peshawar.
Finger goes up. I think he was down the track a step and a half, Dawat Malan, but the umpire has determined that that was straight enough from Sohail T. Malan goes for 1, 4 for 1. Nice little crowd here tonight at the Dubai International Stadium, making their presence felt as well. Peshawar Zalmi fans back in the land of Pakistan must be in front of their sets, really jubilant and celebrating at the bowling and fielding performance. First thing to say to viewers is that it is not a pitch. The score does not reflect the pitch so far. Narayan, one that's gone straight on.
And first one down, comes down. Oh, it swung a bit, isn't it? Late and going. Yeah. Oh, we don't count. Alim Dar's the man that counts. He raised the index finger. Oh, you're gone! That's not a stumping, that's a run out. Miles down the pitch here, Mohamed Hafiz. Snuck it, went to get the milk bottles and the door closed. Left outside, big time. Suddenly 2 down. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe if they got to 3 figures, 100 runs on the ball would have been interesting. Hafiz only goes for 3, and it's 4 for 2.
If anyone can attack and cause some tremors as a leader, it would be Brendan McCullum. With Narai spinning the ball, there must be an additional close-in fielder. Is he going to be at slip or gully? Owen Morgan, who scored that wonderful 80 in the last game, brought the game home for his team.
He's come down the track, but look at it spin and bounce, and he's gone through the gate with ease. It's a good stumping, but just with that kind of spin and bounce again, you look back at the score, with saying 140 would have been competitive. Even 100 here now with 4 for 2.
Guys, do we check if that was a run out or a stumping? Would you check that, please?
Well, that's on the assumption that the 59 is not enough. Good glove work as well, yeah. It wasn't the toughest execution that he's had to partake of.
A bit of chat going on, possibly, and close. Morgan not happy with that, and just stepped away. Great stuff from Spidey. HBL Spider Cam. Great to see. Oh! How did that miss? The stumps or the outside edge? Ripper.
Certainly going off the straight. Lovely delivery, just enough spin to beat the bat.
Well, it's not that far from the way Morgan was dismissed in the first game. I think it was Saeed Ajmal who just brushed his off stump.
Classic stuff from Sunil Narai. It's a straighter one. He's going to hustle for one. Happy to get off the mark there, the Irishman. Morgan. It's 5 for 2. Match 6 here. Now, I thought it'd be destined to be done and dusted, possibly in 20 overs instead of 40. Lahore batted for only 10.2. Everyone sitting at home or maybe in the stadium thinking it was going to be done and dusted early. And they find themselves down quickly, 2 down early. Here comes Sohail. In the air for some time, but in through cover. Irfan Jr. tap back, saves a run or two.
You need to use the pitch. He's offering something against Sohail Tanveer, just over pitching. You can't float the ball too full. And it's driven through the offside. The shot of length has worked even for the spinners.
Well, he's clear and concise, isn't he, Owen Morgan, with that call. You can hear that through the effects mics. Well, Brendan McCullum, he's always been a ball of energy in the field. These guys are a bundle of energy with the selfies and the GoPro. Giving it some. And Elliott, he's one for McCullum. So you get the keeper standing up. Little nibblers. 4 for 23 and 3 the other night. It's match 4 just yesterday. So he's the go-to guy in these conditions, possibly. He's in.
Well, McCullum has a number of options, quite obviously. Irfan took 3 wickets in the first game they played. He didn't pick up any in the last game. And I thought Bilwal Bhatti bowled well in the last game. Didn't get a lot, but he bowled a nice back of a length. But they went with Narayan today as he felt that the experience and the skill of Narayan, along with Tanvir, would be his 2 best options to get the early breakthroughs. They've delivered. And now the other guys have to follow this up or try quite quickly. Bhatti only went for 15 runs in 4 overs. Bowling back of a length. I think, Bassett, as long as Brendan McCullum, and I'm guessing here, he won't be too hard on the guys in the dressing room. He'd probably say to them, look, on another day, maybe it'll come off and we'll get 220. Someone should have gotten 200 in the first game, and Peshawar should have gotten 200 in that first game when they got 190, to be quite honest. Got 190 and lost. Eight for 2.
There's a gold outfit, absolutely brilliant. Loving that chat.
Narayan got the ball to spin last over and beat the bat a couple of times. Morgan sometimes doesn't push far forward when the ball is spinning. A little chip into the leg side. So with the off spinner, when the ball does spin, if he's not pushing forward enough, he's in trouble.
And of course, what complements that off spinner is that knuckleball we saw last ball, where it actually deviated the other way, like a leg cutter. When Narayan has been at his best before the remodel action, the pace that he bowled and the variation coupled with the pace was what made it so difficult to have a go at him successfully. And you know Brendan McCullum better than us. I suppose the other thing that he could say is, look, maybe halfway through, or maybe with 3 down, we should have maybe paced the innings a little bit better. And if they'd gotten to 120, 130, who knows? Seamer, that was an in-swinger from Narayan. It's everything tonight.
Yeah, I'm hearing you about strategy. You do, you have to assess it. I talk about that a lot, the teams. Got to adapt to the situation. Sounds simple. Sometimes not adhered to. We've had 5 overs here, and it's 9 for 2.
Yes, that's the match summary for you. Lahore Qalandars bowled out for 59 in 62 deliveries, and Peshawar Zalmi on 9 for 2. 51 required. Well, now, Mohammad Irfan Jr. will slant the ball across the left-hander, so there's quite a formation there. It's sort of a second or third slip, a deep gully. It's just there, and it's quite a formation where they all had a look at each other to say, have we got the geometry right here? Because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 behind square on that offside, 4 of them. And that's one of the 4, and he watches it go straight over his head. Narain was about 5 or 6 yards in, and had he been on the rope, surely it would have been a catch. That's exactly what this bowler, Irfan Jr., was looking for.
Well, I think we've just seen some really poor cricket tonight, full stop, and this is just adding to Lahore's black marks here. Look how far Narain is off the boundary there. That's a cardinal sin when you're on the boundary line and the ball drops over your head, bounces for 4.
First boundary of the innings, and really
Sunil Narine has improved his batting. His bowling is becoming extremely coming on leaps and bounds. It's a free hit. He overstepped, so I guess it's a no ball and a free hit. But his fielding, Sunil Narain's fielding hasn't really improved much. Yeah, clearly over the line. The other thing is that, you know, in T20 cricket, you're so used to defending and bowling a bit negatively, you know, the Yorkers and the slow deliveries. In a situation like this, you can forget the length balls, you know, the attacking mode, because it must feel a little different. Defending has become the norm for bowling sides.
Wonderfully bowled. He couldn't have dropped it had he been standing over the stumps in a better place than where he bowled that. Perfect. But you got to feel for the bowler, because he got his field in the right place in conjunction with his skipper. And that really is a chance gone. That should have been a catch. As you say, Mel, elementary. You don't stand 6-7 yards inside the fence and watch the ball bounce over your head going for 4.
Particularly in a field like this, you're always going to save a single if you're on the boundary and it goes straight to you, with the fielders that they've had around him as well.
Hit them and he's gone. I think his bat might be back. Richard Illingworth is the umpire. He's a fairly phlegmatic character, and I think he's back.
Yeah, I think he delayed the action. Took very long, really, and there was a bit of indecision as well, whether to go straight at the stumps or just wait and run him out by running and striking down the stumps. Review is on. So what do the fans think? Not 90% out, 10% not out. That's the smart vote for you, the fan vote. Let's see what the result is. Qatar Airways decision pending. What's happening? He's in, he's in. I think he's in. Yeah, I think that indecision, that pause that he took really did damage him in the end. And so majority of the crowd were wrong. 90% of them said it's out. What game are you watching, people?
Well, I'd be interested just to have a look at his technique here. Umar Akmal. I think he had a large backswing, and he probably took an extra step, and that extra time allowed Morgan to get back.
But he's yanked him round leg side with a bit of bottom hand this time. Owen Morgan is the master of invention, and he gets the ball into areas you least expect.
Yeah, you've got to be very, very confident to pull off such acts. And his range is immense. He cut the ball sweetly this time over mid-on. This wasn't to be expected. The bowler wasn't expecting this, neither was the fielder. But it's just his range is immense. Very impressive. Pulls it off, but just being confident and backing himself.
Well bowled. Got to give credit to the bowler. 20 for 2. Well, it's 20 for 2 from 6 overs, so we've had the power play, and that's now the lowest power play score in the HBL PSL. 20 for 2. That was previously the 22 by Islamabad against Quetta last year. Bilal Bhatti is back, or in the attack, I should say. Heading down towards third man. What an extraordinary, strange game of cricket this is. It's every ball you feel that there's something going to happen. It's a rather good view from the HBL drone cam. If they're dropping in from Mars, they probably wouldn't believe the score.
I think that drone should just be on the ground at the moment, because the action's galore, isn't it? You're right, Alan. Every single ball, something's happening. I'm not saying it's all good, but certainly a lot of action.
I said that Owen Morgan was the master of invention, and so too is Brendan McCullum with his theorising and his field placing. He would love to make Morgan sweat here. Brendan McCullum, wonderful captain. His brain's thinking overtime. The lights are flashing. Is that a wide? I think it might be. Yes, it is.
The competition winners can get a seat there. The HBL box seems to be more populated tonight.
They might be asking to come back for the second game as well, maybe another game in Dubai. Get their money's worth.
I like this captaincy from Brendan McCullum, because what he's doing is obviously he's challenging the batsman, but also in a way challenging his bowlers. That he's got a plan for the batsman, you've got to follow it. So bowl the length, bowl the angle, so that the field can be used. And this must feel new to somebody like Bilal Bhatti, because this is not the normal way of attacking a batsman. You know, there's a slip, there's deep gully, there's a deep point.
Ramesh, you remember the ICC Cricket World Cup 2015 in Wellington, and he had 6 slips. He had 6 slips. He had and Tim Southey, was it 7 for 33? Was it whatever it was? but he had the field set, saw the ball going. He'll make Zalmi sweat and work for every one of these 59 runs, these 60 runs.
Yeah, I think Brendan McCullum's a lot more structured when he's captaining out in the middle. He'll have set plans, completely different for the batting unit. He's basically saying to the boys, just go out there and play your natural game. So it's a lot less structured from the batting side of things. And Paddy Upton and Brendan McCullum are an interesting leadership combination because they're both pretty relaxed kind of guys, just let's see what happens kind of guys, enjoy yourself. And you wonder if you need someone else that's just maybe a little bit more analytical in there, just to give the balance a little bit between the happy-go-lucky and a little bit more of, right, this is what we need to do at a certain point in time.
I thought Paddy Upton was a mind reader. He'd talk to boys and get the best out of them, faculties and all. I'm not too sure with Brendan McCullum what he would be talking to or who to talk to regarding tactics and, you know, strategy, because it is pretty fluid when it comes to Brendan McCullum and his men with the bat. Plans are usually amorphous. You can't really tell what to expect. So it must be difficult for somebody like Paddy Upton also. I mean, he's got to adjust to Brendan McCullum's style of display and execution.
Azhar Ali, the proud owner of a triple century, Test cricket, and he scored it on this ground. Double 100 in Australia. End of the over. It's 24 for 2. Still the bowling changes are made. It's going to be leg spin now. Yasir Shah. Right, it's going to be leg spin from Yasir Shah. Gone up in the air, and a very good catch. Grant Elliott takes the catch. This is not over and dusted yet. Qalandars are making Zalmi fight for every run. Yasir Shah strikes.
Strikes well. They're up and about. Cameron Akmal departs for 3. It's a big wicket, 24 for 3.
Shahid Afridi comes in at 24 for 3. He probably thought the last thing he would be putting on tonight were his pads, having seen the bowlers, and he was one of them, reduce and dismiss Qalandars for 59. He now comes in, and Zalmi at 24 for 3.
Value of having a leg spinner up your sleeve and slicing it, and well, he knew straight away that he was in trouble. Elliott, they're making no mistake, circling underneath that for a little while. Look at the joy. They know that they've got a story building here.
Ooh, he went after it. Afridi didn't need to play it. He's got all the time in the world. They need 36 from 75. It's the end of Kamran Akmal. Good catch. Suddenly he's just dragged. It's almost as if he's trying too hard. He's dragged a couple down to Afridi.
I think it's probably pretty good to point out too that the pitch is all right. Toby Lumsden has produced 2 very good pitches over the last 3 or 4 days here at Dubai International Stadium. It's more so been the shot selection and the game plans from both teams. 190 scored the first day on the first pitch used, 2 across to the right. 159 yesterday on this pitch.
I think Rangan could be a good delivery to Morgan. At times he misses the off spin. It's a leg spinner that's played away well. As long as Owen Morgan is out there, Zalmi shouldn't worry, because he can handle pressure and he can play those big shots as well. So he's got the game and the game plan as well.
Eight overs gone, 26 for 3. Yes, that is the summary of this match. The Lahore Qalandars put into bat. Zaman with the top score of 33 and a total of 59. Hassan Ali 3 for 23. Jordan 2 for 8. Jordan catches, Jordan run out. Jordan was everywhere. England international making his presence felt. Oh, it's an edge. Oh, and he's got it through. Morgan somehow gets 4. The bowler looks aggrieved.
Well, Billawall on, kept a little low. Nice soft hands though. Didn't try and do too much with it when he realised it was just working across him a little bit. So the other thing also now for Peshawar is there's ways of winning games, isn't it? They don't want to just limp over the line, because that could affect them in other ways down the tournament when they get into a same sort of situation. They want to just win this and win it well.
Let's go downstairs, Zainab.
पेप्सी कैच करोड़ के विनर्स मुबीन और मोहम्मद जुनैद मेरे साथ इस वक्त मौजूद हैं. मुबीन, आपको कैसा लग रहा है? you're sharing a करोड़, ज़बरदस्त आपका कैच था.
बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ, बहुत खुशी हुई है कैच पकड़ के. अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि कैच पे जज किया और हाथों में आ गया.
अच्छा, ये बताइए कि किस तरह जब कैच आ रहा था तो आपने क्या सोचा, किस तरह पकड़ा, किस तरह आपने आपको पोजीशन किया?
उस टाइम पे फीलिंग्स तो एज सच एज कैच की नहीं थी, लेकिन जैसे ही बॉल हिट हुई और पता नहीं लगा, मैंने हाथ आगे की और बॉल मेरे हाथों में थी।
अच्छा, ये बताइए कि अब आप करेंगे क्या इन ये जो आपको मिलेंगे कंपटीशन के जो विनर हैं, आप जिन पैसों का क्या करेंगे?
इंशाल्लाह एक गाड़ी ख़रीदूँगा अपने लिए सबसे पहले, और उम्रा करूँगा और छोटी मोटी चीज़ों पे लगाऊँगा।
चले, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप दोनों का, एंड उम्मीद मैं यही करती हूँ कि और भी कैचेस आप लोग पकड़ें इस टूर्नामेंट में
इंशाल्लाह।
थैंक यू पेप्सी, थैंक यू पेप्सी, थैंक यू PSL।
I don't know what kind of car he's going to buy.
Well, you like Range Rover, don't you?
Oh, I do, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so-
It'd have to be a pretty good catch, though, wouldn't it, for one of those? Yeah, he doesn't like the short ball. You can see how he's trying to sort of fend, not so much fend it, but sort of glance it. The uppercut.
Pretty feisty fast bowler, Bilawal Bhatti. Maybe short in stature, but he's got a bit about him. Slippery off the surface and always ready to attack you. Such a good delivery to bowl to Shahid Afridi. Yeah, when Afridi's at the crease, be ready for a catch in the crowd.
Really spread slips cordon too. They need wickets, that's for sure. You would just hate to see it slide through a gap. Will he go short again?
You don't want to be going down there. Richard Illingworth there, former left arm spinner with England. Owen Morgan's doing it again tonight. Well, against Karachi, he took 67% of the runs, scored 67% of the runs, 80 from a total of 119. And here tonight, he's got 21 out of the 32. That's 67.74. That's not off the top of my head. That's Mazza Ashad who's just given me those numbers. Thanks, Mazza. Thank you. Now, Shahid, now you see what's going on now. Jason Roy's gone back to a sort of a third man, very fine. So Afridi, in his mind, is going to get a short one here. No, wasn't right. The ball was wrong. Well, his 80 the other day from Owen Morgan was a fine innings.
Quick hands and great angles. Likes the cut shot, can hit you down the ground as well. Runs beautifully. Doesn't waste a lot of balls. Owen Morgan, and always puts pressure on the bowling side. Yeah, massive sixes. That was huge.
I think he does. He's got great tempo for an innings. He understands where the game's at. He can put his foot down if need be. He can pull it back if need be.
.33 for 3. Oh, she's on again. The Q Mobile selfie moment. Yes, yes.
Well, he looks like he's got a little bit more steadier hand than the one before.
Oh, chance of a run out. Afridi is back. That Progo was a bit like the Qalandars innings. Very shaky.
He's trying very hard here. Yasir Shah. I'd love to prize out Shahid Afridi.
I mean, there's no time to set up a batsman. So instead, you're looking to just go for massive variations.
That's who he likes to play.
Well, you see, certainly won't mind that. I'd much prefer to see Afridi coming at him. Yes, he might get him away a little bit, but he gives you an opportunity then as well.
Afridi with a strike rate of just 33. It's a good time for him to just, you know, be out there, have a little session with the bat. Not push for runs, the Zalmi, so he can just be out there helping Owen Morgan tidy up things.
There's a leg slip in play now. Brendan McCullum, the skipper, it looks like.
.36 for 3. It's a laboured reply. Afridi still can't get it away. He's trying, he's swinging at everything. A lot of smiling going on out there, and there's a good duel going on between those two.
Brendan McCullum certainly out in the middle and just thinking every single ball. He's just trying to find a way of getting a wicket here. He's got a little bit of time up his sleeve, or he's going to take it anyways. A lot of changes, making sure that he can get the right people in the right areas.
He's playing cricket chess out there. He's moving players around the board. Oh, turn. Fancy getting them. 10 gone, 36 for 3.
Three down for 36, and they've got half their allocation. Have Peshawar, and then we're off to Sharjah. Feb 15 just around the corner. It's Wednesday, next little stint. Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. Finish here tonight in Dubai for this tee off the start of HBL PSL for 2017. And they're off to Sharjah, kicking off Wednesday. A little bit of flight, a little bit of wrist work, and a little bit of turn. Leggy v leggy. No connection from Boom Boom. He's faced 11 deliveries. Afridi for just 3. Irishman's doing all right. And he's hanging in and being patient. 22 from 24. Might not be setting the world alight here in match 6, but there's a job to be done here. Get up to 60 and nail the contest. Slip in. It's McCullum. He's been hovering in there. G'day, Baz.
Javed Afridi, the owner, must be quite happy with his team's performance today. But this should be interesting. Narayan to Afridi. If Narayan bowls that off spinner, I think Afridi will fancy his chances. He swung to leg a couple of times to the leg spinner, no contact, and he's eyeing up that leg side.
Does he give him the off spinner or does he give him the knuckleball?
I'm not too sure if he'll give him the off spinner. That's you're spot on there, Bish. But Afridi will be hoping so, and he's just looking around to that leg side yet again.
Sit back and a little slash through point from Boom Boom. Much needed for him. It'll relieve the angst a little bit for this star quality all-rounder.
Yeah, very aware Narayan not to give him any sort of leeway on the leg side. Dropped a shot on the offside. Smashed through point.
Cute. And downtown. And boom! From Boom Boom. Maximum. 4 and 6.
It was always coming. He'd gone quite a while without a boundary and suddenly bang bang. I think it was a knuckleball again, but hits him straight down the ground.
Lovely follow-up from Narayan. Yeah, a little knuckleball flick, and it skidded through, and it was nicely met by Afridi. Last ball, and he's got the dancing shoes on, but not enough of it. And Gonski, Elliott gobbles this one. He just hit 2 big shots. And the daughters are not happy, and neither is Boom Boom, because he's departing the scene here. After a couple of lusty blows, he's gone. For unlucky 13 from 15. It is now 47 for 4. Maqsood, I remember you, Sharjah a few years ago. He's here because Afridi played a little bit of a flick with it. Daughter, oh Dad, what have you done? Oh no. Wanted to see more of your Papa, but not tonight. We'll wait till Sharjah later in the week. Plenty more opportunities.
Would I be right in saying, or would I be wrong in assuming that Afridi came in ahead of Maqsood and company to try to get things over with as quickly as possible, get the runs as quickly as possible?
Yeah, especially with the spinners on. Afridi does play the spinners extremely well. and all it needed was, 3 or 4 hits from him and it will be over. But saying that, it has spun appreciably. And maybe Qalandars will be kicking themselves for not getting that 3-figure score.
Rip there from Yasser. Cullen does well, gets in the way. You see so much of this normally. 11 overs gone, 47 for 4. That's lovely. Look at that, yeah. Just hovering here. So back into the start of a new over. Little flick. Easy catch from Elliott. Call is a ripper. Skipper's got it. He likes it. He's got the finger up. Has been McCullum. Seen some very good catches already in the PSL second edition. Here's another one. Add that to the vault. Maqsood is going to have to go early. .47 for 4. Well, 11.4 overs have been bowled here tonight, and it is 47 for 5. Zalmi, and the captain's in. Darren Sammy, I reckon he probably thought he wouldn't have got a bat tonight. Darren Sammy in at 7. Only want 13 to finish off proceedings here in match 6. Just seen a very smart catch from Brendan McCullum to get rid of Maqsood for yet another duck in this match here at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Plenty of places to view the HBL PSL for 2017. Yasser Shah and Brendan McCullum just getting things organised. So we've got a slip in, we've got a leg slip in for Darren Sammy and a short leg. Get down and didn't. Big fella. Irfan Jr. couldn't. Yeah, it just shows you another, 30 or 40 runs could have made things interesting, more difficult for Peshawar.
Especially the way the ball is turning. Even Yasser Shah getting his leg spinner to go. Normally doesn't spin it that much, but today he's getting it to go big. Now Ryan getting the ball to spin. 59 was never going to be enough. Just looking up Dad's average maybe.
Morgan's gone back. Big shout. Don't think so. Oh, he's given it. Ali Dar. Oh dear. He's seen it all before, hasn't he? Recently has Owen Morgan in national colours. Now he's in the different colours of Peshawar. Big shake of the head. And he's got to go. Out on the appeal, you reckon? Morgan's gone for 23. It's now 48 for 6 here. A little bit of drama happening here in match 6. We've got Chris Jordan out in the middle, batting at number 8. They're 48. 4-6. Peshawar Zalmi. And this is the wicket that fell. Yasser Shah's last ball. Got a man at short leg. Zaman. And miles away from it, really. So look, pitches on. You can't even give it LB. Look how much it turns. Never going to be an LBW, but given for a bat pad. Oh dear. He'll be a fiery Irishman tonight. Alimdar gave out the LB on Dawid Malan as well. Flashing blade of the captain.
4 wickets, 12 runs. Need another slip in for Sammy at least.
You've got a choice, Baz, you're right. Got to be ultra attacking. Create something, manifest it. Will it, bring it on. And then do it. Darren Sammy, pretty deep inside the crease there. There's a leg gully in, and leg slip. There's a Yorker. There's your deepish gully. Yasser Shah. Short leg, flick. It was the appeal. They just kept going on with the appeal. On and on and on, and then, boom. Index finger to the heavens, and look at Morgan. Meanwhile, we've got Peshawar Bhatti steaming in with his third over. Skidding on through. Maybe one.
New batsman in, Jordan Bish. Fast bowler, he's got a leg gully in. Where do you go? Do you go to the short ball?
You've got options. I don't think there's any one way to go about it. First ball to Jordan, who has a first-class 100 playing for Surrey in the English County Championship, so he's useful with the bat. I'd attack the stumps or attack the outside edge, really. In fact, the leg gully has come out and it's gone into mid-wicket. So I think the ideal thing is to go outside edge or stumps.
Gone with a length ball. Very deceptively sharp at times, Peshawar Bhatti. Suddenly Evans had a clamour for the pads. Wahab Riaz got the boards on. Not quite so smiley now. In yellow. Crickandgif.com for all that ball-by-ball action. There's the short one, yeah, leg gully back in. Got to get it round the helmet, Bish, don't you?
Yeah, he banged it in. It didn't come up high enough. It was about waist high or stomach high. He has a lot to work with, Bilwal Bhatti. He's only a short guy. We were chatting with him a little bit earlier, Bassett, weren't we? And he has to find the right length. You can be involved in the game in the Pepsi Catch a Crow as well. You can either win 100,000 or get a share of it, depending on how many catches are taken.
With the swivel and, oh, not quite. Hafan Jr. just short of him. 13 bowled, 51 for 6. Only a little small total of 59 posted by Lahore in 10.2. And we've been saying here, imagine if they got another sort of 30 or 40 and eked out 100. You just never know in this fabulous format. You need something at least for the bowlers to have a crack at. HBL Spider Cam. Sammy and Jordan at the crease. Skipper on strike. And Yasser Shah in his last go. 4th over. Has he got something special, something magic here to suddenly get another couple of wickets if he can? Slider. Googly. Oh, keep a watch, Darren.
Pitch has given him spin, it's offered him spin. Normally he's not, his leg spinner doesn't go that much, so maybe now the flipper will be more, the slider would be more effective, because Sammy must have seen the other players struggle with his leg spin. Afridi tried to slog him to leg. Shoaib Maqsood tried to drive him through the offside, but the ball just spun enough.
Long on has come up, I think Sunil Narayan is it? He's come up. Put pressure on. That's what McCullum wants. Crowd him. Make him go over the top. So go on, I dare you to have a little lick straight or back over mid-on. Long offs there for you, yes. But hey, make Sammy have a little go, possibly against the spin. Misjudge the slider, the wrong in. Yeah, here we go. They're going to start crowding it, and rightly so. Let's get that wrong in. He's done it! You little ripper, Yasser Shah! Plan has come to the party, and suddenly 7 down. Still needing 9 to take out match 6. Oh, you know it. The nerves are there. Sammy's got to go. Couldn't clamp down on it. Chop on. He's gone for 3. It's 51 for 7 now. Wahab Riaz is out in the middle because of this.
Leg spinner, full toss, his inside edge onto his boot, and it's rolled onto the stumps. All because of Baz McCullum persuading Yasir Shah to get another man in. He even wanted that deep mid wicket to come in, but look at the action.
Oh, drama galore. Low scoring games in T20, you just never know. McCullum pumped. So are the rest of Lahore. High fives, big celebrations. Oh, and the tension is all there to be seen for the owners and fans of Peshawar. 2 to go on the 14th. There's 3 dots and a wicket. 2 to go on the 14th. Lots of chat around the bat. McCullum will just soak this up a little bit more. He'll take his time. He'll change the field. Have a chat with the bowler. Direct a bit of traffic. Make sure it's right. Yeah, fizz one through. What do you reckon, Yas? Quicker one. Out of the front of the hand. He's got 4 wickets for just 6. Looking for a 5-fer. 2 balls to do it. Oh, it's out, surely! Oh, Alim Dar, come to the party! Ha! Think it was definitely sliding and missing, yeah. We all wanted it, though. Even you, BK.
What sort of shot was that, though, on 51 for 7?
Quicker delivery, just maybe sliding down.
Rambo Raja up here reckons that's dead. Hitting leg stump possibly. Oh, the slider hit the back leg. Did it just straighten enough? Last ball. And a single to finish. So it's 52 for 7. Four for 6 for Yasir Shah. 4 for 7, in fact. Oh, the LBW shout. 5th ball of his final over. And here it is. There, going on. Oh, there. Sorry, Rambo. Hawkeye is saying no. Benefit of the doubt, as we know, gentlemen, to the batter. So they only need 8 to take out match 6. Peshawar up against Lahore. Balawal Bhatti into his last opportunity as well.
Just getting the ball to rip. Kamran Akmal hold out to the offside. Shoaib Maqsood again, that spin, great catch. That one not so out, but given. And then the Yorker. 4 for 6.
Oh, good pace, skiddy and straight. Oh, this is a good zip from Balawal.
Real pressure on, and I like the feel that is set. There's a leg gully, a short leg, and some chin music.
You've been dancing with Bish. He's certainly aggressive and knows his plans. Balawal Bhatti. Short leg, leg gully, got a slip in. Does he go for the toes now? Now he's gone with a bumper. Oh, been given wide from Alim Dar. So Richard Illingworth got the nod, and it's been given as a wide.
Oh, just a little too high. But the field set is good because there's a deep square leg in place as well. There's short leg, a leg gully. So do you defend it or do you go for it? They've got protection both way. So it's going to be targeting that rib cage.
Wahab versus Balawal. Yeah, it's too quick for him. Oh yeah, skidding on with heat. As McCallum is saying, it ain't over till it's over. 7 down for 53. Knock a pole or two over here and it's all on.
Or 3.
To win the game. Yeah, McCallum is energised and into it. Half the 15th to go. Wahab has just got out there, he's on a single. Jordan's only just out there as well. And he's only just off the mark too. So another slip goes in. McCallum is firing it up here. Slips, get ready. Where does he go with this one? He's searching for the poles, it's missing. Definitely missing.
Love the appealing though. They all go up straight away. Real theatre out there.
Well, he was setting him up beautifully here, Balawal Bhatti. The shorter ones and the bounce that was given wide, and then still another shortish one, and then he gets it up there, and a stock delivery at times is back in with an older ball to right hand as it slides in. Here it goes. Angle on the crease and just goes more. Certainly missing. You can see what he's trying to do here, Balawal Bhatti. Skids through, good pace, and you get one of those on about middle and off and keeps a little lower. And the castle often gets knocked over, particularly to the tail.
Now he's got 2 leg gullies, 2 slips, a short leg. Pepsi catch a crore, but wickets galore.
Oh, they're hunting up here, are the men in green. Just the wide in this over. Yeah, excitement all round. Even though it's a low-scoring affair, there is tension galore. McCallum has been having a word. He's been chatting to his fielders. Men catching around the leg side. Short leg, gone a little deeper now. Got a slip, got a fine gully. One to go on the 15th. Well bowled and well negotiated. 53 for 7, and we're going to have, are we?
53 for the loss of 7. Nothing to choose between the two sides. Both worms next to each other, at each other's throat.
Both worms barely above the surface.
You've got to admire Brendan McCullum's tactics. I think it's his captaincy that has driven them in this position, spurred them on. That kind of action, and the team has brilliantly reacted to his tactics. Right, tomorrow another outstanding contest in the offing. It's United versus the Gladiators. Gladiators have not been beaten in this year's HBL PSL. We move Agat to Sharjah International Cricket Ground, where there'll be a lot more people and a lot more noise.
Well, the new bowler coming on now is Fakhr Zaman, and Sohail Tanvir has got overs left. So too has and Irfan has got overs left. So Qalandars says, come on, let's get on with this. Time is going on. So we're going to see the left arm spin, and Grant Elliott hasn't had a ball.
Took 4 for 23 against Islamabad the other day as well.
Yeah, he's exhausted his top bowlers. Left arm spin from Fakhr Zaman. Interesting choice. Expect Brendan McCullum to think out of the box. Yasir 4 for 7 off 4. Outstanding stuff. That's the keeper dislodging the zinger. Bales. These low-scoring matches at times make a good contest, and we've had a wonderful contest on a seamless pitch, on a pitch that was supposed to give you a lot of runs in action. Look at what has happened. He's doing a bhangra. He's been forced to do a bhangra.
It was Danny Morrison in the crowd yesterday. He just absolutely got swamped, didn't he, by the crowd? Today it's the security guard. It's a short cover point. Cover and third on the boundary.
This was yesterday. We had a great laugh. Look at him go. These are priceless expressions. He's in the wrong profession. Absolutely. Should be out there doing Bollywood, Lollywood, Hollywood, whatever it is. He's made for cinema. 55 for 7. Oh, the owner is he's hopeful. Smile is back. Just a gentle smile. The other two are just overreacting, I think.
5 needed.
Yeah, there's tension in the air. Emotions running high. Crowds cheering for their respective sides. This could be over in this over. 5 runs required. Elliott coming on to bowl. Right arm medium pace. Keeper is standing up. But he's got this knack of picking up wickets. Maybe a wicket at this stage will make it that much more interesting.
Well, he's got the ability to get movement off the seam after it's pitched. He bowled some good deliveries. He got Billings and Smith the other day against Islamabad with balls that just nipped back into the right-hander.
Well, 5 runs are needed for the win, and Brendan McCullum has somehow got to eke out 3 wickets if he wants to win. Oh, down the leg side, there's one of them, it's a wide.
That's the issue. If you're not bold and come and bowl at this stage of the innings, you've got to be deadly accurate. Can't afford to have a start like this. 4 required now.
I don't think I've ever seen so many defensive shots like that in a T20 match before. Going to make completely sure of it here. Anything on the stumps, solidly behind it.
Brendan's adjusting his field on the leg side, I think. Fine leg and square leg up in the ring. Just a long on and mid-wicket and deep point. The fielder's outside the ring. Here he goes, a smash down the ground for a single. Only one. I'm sure he'll bring the field in now. Let's see what he does. Just 3 required.
It really has been an amazing effort by Lahore when you think that they've only put on 59 runs. I think most people around the ground were thinking it's going to be an early night, wasn't it? You know, probably 10 overs maximum. And all of a sudden, they've eked it out, picked up 7 wickets into the 17th over. It's still not over yet.
Mid-on has been installed. That's misfielded, but no damage done. Chance of a run out. Not to be.
Oh, it's tense, okay. Everyone's feeling it. They might be smiling, but there's a few tense cricketers there.
I think Lahore's enjoying it even more. They've been in a position where they really should never have won this match, and they've still got a chance.
Thankfully it hit the stumps, otherwise it would have leaked an extra run. Nobody was backing that throw. Brendan McCullum there shying at the stumps.
Fantastic leader, isn't he? You'd have him in your side any day of the week. Just even for his fielding. He's just always up and about. His mind's always ticking over about how he can change the game. We know what he can do with the bat.
Too late to pick up the ball and release it. Should have been more alert, should have been attacking the ball. Brendan is not too chuffed about it.
Just for a moment there, Chris Jordan just clutched the back of his left leg with your hamstring. I hope he hasn't, that was a scampered single there.
Into the gap. 2 runs required, and that should do it for the Zalmis. Finally they're over the line. Big relief for the skipper. And well, this game should have finished a lot earlier, but Brendan McCullum didn't allow it to die. Such an inspirational leader. He set the field, set the tone with his aggressive captaincy, and his boys backed him. Yasir Shah was outstanding on a straight pitch, on a pitch where there was hardly any spin. He got the ball to tweak and bowled superbly to pick up 4 wickets, but they'd be pretty happy with how they performed in defending, in sort of challenging Zalmi for a low total.
I think you're right. I think the men in green, the Qalandars, will think, well, okay, we didn't just cave in. Our batting was nothing to write home about, but they made them work hard. Yunus Khan there. Darren Sammy, even a shake of the head from him, and he realised that that was really unnecessarily hard. But fascinating game of cricket, an absolutely mad game of cricket. Mel, how'd you work that one out?
I don't think you do. I think you just chalk it up to one of those anomalies in the game of T20 cricket. Just 59 on the board, and of that 59, the power play, they were 4 for 47. So all out within 10.2 overs is ridiculous, but then for Lahore to fight back so well and push them right to the end is certainly a credit to them. It's hard to tell who would have got most out of the game, really, by the end of it all. Peshawar certainly want the points. They're happy for that. Lahore more than happy with the fact that they showed a lot of fight and spirit. A couple of final shots there from the HBL drone cam. It's been on fire tonight, showing us some fantastic footage.
Well, every player and every person in the squads will just think long into the night, what the heck happened here? We had a cricket match.
So just to recap where this game went, Peshawar versus Lahore, and wasn't the greatest of starts. Hafiz once again not getting a start. 2 ducks and a 3 for him so far this series. Milan 1, Akmal 3, so it was in all sorts. Then an unfortunate decision for Owen Morgan, exceptionally disappointing for him. 23 runs while he was setting the foundation. And then right down the end, it's just little starts, and they just sneaked over the line. 60 for 7 in the 17th over. On the bowling front, well, there's just one that stands out. 4 for 7 off his 4 overs that included 18 dot balls. A wonderful economy rate of 1.75. Yasir Shah take a bow. So the recap for this evening in match number 6 between Peshawar and Lahore. Lahore all out for 59, one that they would want to forget very, very quickly in 10.2 overs, the smallest total in the history of PSL. And in the end, in 17 overs, Peshawar ticked over to 60 with 3 wickets in hand. So we're going to join Zainab now on the boundary.
I've got here with me Owen Morgan. Owen, what an intense game that was. Have you ever played something like that before?
No, I don't think we've nearly fallen short in 60 before. You know, you normally cruise to it. It's nice to get another win. You know, momentum is in our favour at the moment. We've played some really good cricket. I thought the bowlers again today were outstanding on a wicket that offered a bit more than the other night. So, you know, credit to the guys and only winning by 3 wickets. A couple of hiccups in there, which we didn't enjoy, but we're over the line and another win under our belt.
What was the tension like in the dressing room?
Yeah, you know, when you're chasing a score like that, you try and be as aggressive as you can, but I don't think the wicket allowed that. I thought it's a very tired wicket and very hard to time because it was 2 pace, but we're very thankful we got over the line and won.
Well, you were the top scorer. What about your dismissal? A bit unlucky?
Yeah, I don't think I had the rub of the green. You know, that happens. Sometimes you get a good one and sometimes it doesn't work out for you, but everybody makes mistakes. I'm just thankful it hasn't cost us.
What are your thoughts on the team right now? Peshawar Zalmi garners a lot of support. What do you have to say?
Yeah, we have a huge amount of support. We're very thankful for our fans. You know, our support on social media and here in Dubai has been awesome, and that reflects the team's performance. I think the guys have put in really, really well for everybody watching at home, and you know, hopefully we can continue that. You know, momentum's a key thing in 2020 cricket, and if we can make the most of it, I think we'll do well.
Well, thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you.
Winning moments here for Peshawar. Simple too at the end of the day. It looks simple for that run, but whew, the captain breathes a sigh of relief. Afridi's family there as well. They had an entertaining night watching their dad pick up a win. Darren Sammy looks like he's saying it's quite easy, but it wasn't that at all. Stay around because we've got the presentation coming up next.